Alright guys, we got the car in the garage, hybrid right here, car in the back. I'm going to probably let it cool off for a little bit, but while I'm doing that, and since the bumper's already cut for a front mount, I'm going to go ahead and take off the front bumper cover first, the headlights, and the hood just to make shit a little easier. So yeah, go ahead and do that. What's up guys? I'm about to go ahead and set everything up for the front mount intercooler, but first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get the easy stuff done and get the fuel pump in. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the back and go ahead and disconnect the fuel pump and then put the new one in to run the E85. Alright, sorry guys, just kind of sort of, fuck. Kind of got ahead of myself and got a little carried away, but like I said, I'm not really used to this whole filming thing and stuff like that, and since I don't have a filmer, I just kind of sort of set the tripod up and then just kind of have at it, but totally forgot to have the record button on, and so let me just go ahead and just give you an update. What I usually do is I take the battery out, of course, for one, take the reservoir can out. If you have your wiper jug thing there, like, of course, get that out too so you can get more room to work with. Okay, so there's like 3 fuel lines right there that you disconnect, amongst other things. And that pretty much takes care of the driver's side, and then you move on to the passenger side, and I take out the air intake, work on your vacuum hoses to the turbo, as well as the upstream O2 sensor that would be right here, and your other relays that would be right here, and another plug on the bottom, I believe right about there. And then you can work your way to the back. So there is going to be your downpipe bolts, the pitch stop mount, your starter, and then after that I like to save the front, the radiator, the alternator, and the power steering and AC last before I pull the motor. So driver's side, passenger side, then the back, and then what I would do after that is go under the bottom and then undo the downpipe, the exhaust, get all that shit out of the way, and then work on the bow housing bolts on the bottom as well. And then you can do the ones on the top. And so by the time you're ready to like drop coolant, you don't have to worry about like getting underneath and like getting your shit all dirty and stuff, and then pull the motor. Even if you do catch all your coolant, there's still a shitload in the motor anyway, so when you pull it, it's gonna drop. So that's my way to do it. Don't forget there's 2 14mm bolts on the bottom of the motor, which is for your motor mounts. And if you have brand new motor mounts and all that stuff, I suggest changing all that shit out now while the motor's out and before you drop it in, because that'll save you a lot of headache. What's up guys? Alright, so it's just about to get real right now, but I pull this motor, get the clutch together on the other one, switch the clutches over to the, to the hybrid one, drop that shit in, button it down, put the fuel pump, put the ECU and fire it up.
Building, money to the ceiling, twisting the green. This mob shit, only nothing come in between. I'd rather die broke with nothing. Trafficking is, I have them goons follow you right.
So guys, CBD23 here, back again, and go ahead and give you a quick update. What was supposed to be about 5 to 6 hours of like non-stop work turned into about 3 days of some lazy pacing there. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you what has been done so far. We got the new motor in, and now we are working on the intercooler piping. So, maybe a good thing that I didn't film most of this, because I was like cussing up a storm because this shit was just not going my way for a little bit. And, motor's in, and intercooler's on. We got everything kind of sort of learned as I go as far as this piping goes. But what's really gonna go ahead and like seal the deal is once I get this damn clutch in that motherfucker there, because clutches are my enemy this past year. So, learning from my 6-speed swap, I really didn't want to do all that shit again, but hey, sabes que, motherfucker, do it. Shit's all fucking alive. Alright, Alright, start that bitch up, boy.
Yeah, buddy.
Oops. Believe it or not, this is actually the second time I'm doing this shit because last night it started up, but my 6-putt clutch disc didn't really mate well with the pressure plate that I had on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on the original original disc that it came with and then go from there. I got work in 3 hours. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, Subaru Fandana, guys. Ask me about it. So just pulled the motor out in about 2 hours. Not even 2 hours, like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna put the clutch in, or clutch disc in, and then see if I can put it back in about another 2 hours, if not less. So here goes. Alright guys, so yesterday I did pretty much everything I was supposed to do in 2 days in about 4 hours whenever we did the clutch and everything like that. So the car is actually put together now. I am filling it up with coolant and gonna go ahead and give you a startup. So here we go. Well, there you have it, guys. We got a startup. I have a small exhaust leak, but it all came together pretty good. I'm gonna wait on a different front mount intercooler because the other piping didn't really work. So right now, for the break-in period, I'm running the top mount, and until then, we'll go ahead and see how it goes. What to do, guys? Got the kids sleeping in the back. So a few things that happened over the past couple days or so. Nothing ever really comes easy, and this is why. I mentioned a little exhaust leak when I was running the new motor after everything was put on. It turns out that my external wastegate is actually stuck open, so I have to take that apart and see what's going on with that. My tuner says that it could be one of like the wastegate seals not seated properly with the V-band and stuff like that, or it's probably not there at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out, and if not, then I'm gonna have to order that part, so this way the wastegate can be closed when it's not under any pressure. So that's kind of frustrating. I had to spend a few hours on that today. Yeah, that wasn't very fun. I'm actually running an aftermarket up-pipe right now. It's not external wastegate or anything like that, but for the time being, until I get everything sorted out with the external wastegate, then I'm going to be running that. I'm guessing I'm just going to go and throw everything together. There's a lot of stuff happening, and I'm going to try not to let that discourage me too much. The hard part's over, the motor's in the car, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the current update. I'll try and shoot some drivability videos tomorrow. The startup video was with the external wastegate stuck open, so it sounds like I have like a mean exhaust leak. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to sound really good once everything's all fixed and put together. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, until then, got to put some miles on the car. I got to run about one more tank at E85. And then, well, I can't really tune until all the other stuff comes in, so it's going to be a little bit more of an extensive break-in period, I guess. Alright, well, we'll go and save the rest for another episode. But until then, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.